Hey Scorpios, Yana Speaks here, and this is my fourth time trying to get your reading done because someone keeps calling. It's very annoying. All right, so this is your February 2020 love reading. I'm not going to take forever to talk. I'm just going to get right into your reading. So, what do Scorpios need to know this month? And what is the Scorpios' overall energy? What is my Scorpio's overall energy this month? All right, so we have let your friends help you in the reverse. So when this is in the upright, it basically is saying that, you need to ask your friends and accept support from others. So for this to be reversed, I feel like a lot of you may be like afraid to go to your friends about what's going on between you and this person. And what I got intuitively just now, like I felt it kind of like come in my ear. I think you may be afraid to go to your friends for advice because you probably have a friend who's like, I'm tired of hearing you talk about this person. This person, they play a whole bunch of games. I don't want to hear it. Keep to yourself. I'm tired of giving you advice. Or it could be maybe your friend doesn't say that, but you've been constantly like going to them for advice, and maybe you're afraid that you're becoming annoying, which you probably are becoming annoying because it is very annoying to have a friend like constantly come back to you over and over again complaining about the same thing, and you already give them advice. It's kind of like, all right, I'm kind of tired of hearing you complain, and I think that you are kind of tired of complaining too. Then we have release your ex in the reverse. So when it's in the upright, it says the time has come to clear energy. So I'm kind of seeing what's going on here. Your friend's been telling you to release your ex, but you don't want to. Okay? That's why you don't want to go to your friends about this, because you already know what they're going to tell you. Okay? Now, this may be this could be like a ex from like your past, or this could be an ex in your recent past, but for some reason you guys don't want to release this ex. Okay, so let's get deeper into what's going on here. So what is the Scorpio's overall energy? Okay, so the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you may be starting something new financially. Okay, maybe you started like a new job, maybe a new like business opportunity, like maybe you're starting a new business. It just looks like you guys are having a new start, or you're like desiring a new start. Okay, you could also be wanting a new start with this person. Okay, like wanting more stability with them. um Maybe you guys have decided to like give this another shot to see if there's like a possibility for there to be more stability between you two. But it definitely looks like you're kind of like in this new energy. The devil. So with the devil being here, I feel like this is clearly an ex, right? I feel like you don't want to let them go because you are addicted to them. This person is toxic. This person really isn't good for you, but you just don't care. Okay? You see it as, let's just give it another shot. Let's try to make it work. Your attitude is kind of like, let bygones be bygones, let it be what it was, and let's just act like it never happened. But I feel like in the back of your mind, although you're deciding to try to have a new start with this person, you still don't trust them. Okay, so I feel like you're still spying on this person. You're still watching what they post on social media. You may still be going through their phone. You're just still in this energy of like needing to get to the bottom of some type of truth with them. And I just feel like, it's like you're kind of hurting yourself, because if you gotta constantly like feel like you can't trust the person, or you gotta constantly like be on top of them and like worrying about what they're doing, it's gonna just drive you crazy, and it's gonna really mess with your self-esteem. And I feel like that's why you don't want to go to your friends, because you already know what they're going to tell you. Yeah, it's like you you don't trust this person, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're going through a lot of internal turmoil, right? It's a lot of conflict in your head, and it's because this person has constantly like gone out their way to hurt you, and like they've constantly gone out their way to one up you. But even though they have done this to you, you're still choosing to try to manifest with them. You're still choosing to like have a new start with them. This could also be someone who's very resourceful, so that could be one of the reasons why like you feel like it's worth like giving it another shot, because you feel like this person in your life is like kind of a benefit to you. But I'm telling you, like, if you're with someone that just makes you have so much internal conflict and you're losing sleep over it, and you're going crazy over it, like you're super anxious all the time, it's just not worth it. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship where you don't have a peace of mind. And I feel like you don't have a peace of mind with this person. Now, another thing I'm also seeing here is I kind of feel like this person may have put like a spell on you, honestly. And maybe that's why they have you like wrapped around their finger. But yeah, it's like you're just choosing to close out this chapter with this person, and you're choosing to like have this brand new start with them, right? But I feel like you're doing it foolishly, you know, because you can't have a new start with someone if you don't trust them. Like, if you're deciding to forgive this person, you have to forgive them, and you have to kind of act like you basically have to make the what's the saying? Like wiping the slate clean. You kind of have to act like nothing ever happened. Because if you're choosing to give this person another shot and you're still thinking about the past, you're only hurting yourself. So let's see how this person's feeling about you, and if it's even like worth you giving them another shot. So how's this person feeling about my Scorpios? We got true love in the reverse. So when it's in the upright, it means this is a romance of a lifetime. But when it's reversed, it's the total opposite. So I feel like this person doesn't really feel like this is true love. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So this is kind of what I'm seeing here. Then we have pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So to this person, they don't view this connection as true love, okay? And I feel like it's because they see a lot of red flags with you. And I feel like the red flags could be that you don't trust them. And that's kind of ironic. Like, oh, they view that as a red flag, but they're giving me reasons not to trust them. But you also have to look at it from their point of view. Like, no one wants to be with someone who doesn't trust them. That is a major red flag. Um, but I feel like this person is choosing to stay in a situation because they're just willing to allow things to unfold naturally. But in the back of their mind, they don't feel like this is true love. Like, they don't feel like like this is something that they really want to be in. So let's see. How does this person feel about my Scorpios? Please tell me. How do they feel? The devil. They feel like this shit is toxic. They do. They feel like it's not good for them. But they're mirroring you. It's like they feel like this is not true love. They feel like it's toxic. They see red flags, but they are choosing to just let things happen naturally. So they're kind of going with the flow. They're willing to have the new start with you. They're willing to try to manifest with you, but in the back of their mind, they don't think that this is going to work. Yeah, they don't, like I said, they're mirroring you. Okay. So although they don't think this is going to work, they're like, we've ended that cycle. We've come to completion. Let's try again. Let's start a new chapter. Let's have a new start. Yeah, it looks like they're willing to dedicate themselves to this connection with you, and it looks like they're willing to take their time with you as well. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, I feel like they're open to having a commitment with you, but I feel like this person wants to take it slow. And I feel like the reason why they want to take it slow is because of those red flags, the fact that you don't trust them. I'm going to ask why you don't trust them. Yeah, and then we have the Five of Swords here. So because you don't trust them, that causes them a lot of internal conflict. It's like you guys are mirroring each other. You're tripping about it internally. They're tripping about it internally. Like, you both are not telling each other how you're feeling, but you're just kind of like going with the flow. So you have doubt that this is going to work out because you don't trust them. They have doubt that this is not going to work out because you don't trust them. So I'm going to ask, why doesn't the Scorpio trust this person? Why does the Scorpio not trust this person? Okay. I feel like you guys don't trust this person because of your own pride. You may not trust this person because they may be someone who's very popular, someone who a lot of people look up to, someone who a lot of people admire. So maybe like women or men, depending on the sex of the person and what you're into. You know, a lot of times when someone's really popular, it can make you insecure because maybe like people come up to them and they're like, the term I like to say is maybe people come up to them and they're constantly like on their dick. You know, they like put this person on a pedestal, and it makes you wonder like, well, are they doing stuff behind my back? So I feel like that's what it has a lot to do with. Like, this person's very popular. They could be like super friendly and you kind of don't like it. I feel like you also don't trust them because maybe this person puts work before you. I feel like this person is very independent. This person could come off like someone who doesn't really need anybody. They could come off like someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship, someone who feels secure on their own, and actually they do. You know, they do feel secure on their own. It's not that they don't want to be in a relationship, but they're not pressed for it. Like, they don't feel like, oh, I need to be in one to feel whole. Like, this person feels very whole on their own. They feel very emotionally fulfilled on their own. And to have a relationship is just like an added bonus to them, but it's not like I have to have it. And that, I think you're reading them the wrong way. I think you're perceiving them the wrong way. I think this person is hard for you to read, and that's why you don't trust them. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't read them. You can't tell what they're thinking. All right. So if you guys would like to book a private reading with me, all the information to do that is in the description below. You can also check out my free trainings that I have on dating. It's a free training. It's on Dating 101. If you would like to learn how to get over anybody in 17 days, I have a program for that as well. It's in the description below. You can also check out my courses and my free Facebook group. All the information for everything that I just mentioned is in the description below. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.